Welcome back to Griffiths Productions, where there's a whole load of teasers, stories, and chaos. Hello, everyone. I hope you have missed me. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. So, after the news that Two Doors Down Season 8 has been confirmed for 2027 next year, I thought I'd do another a video just on what episode, my episode theories for Season 8 coming next year. And all these obviously aren't going to happen. I don't know. Some of these could come true. Some of these might not come true. It just depends on obviously what the producers have in store for season 8. But these are my 8 episode theories. I don't know how many episodes there is, but I've done 8 episodes. And yeah, but these, I really hope some of these do happen because these are really good. And I am sorry I haven't posted a video. Obviously, you've had my behind the bars, but I've not posted any updates or any new ones because in the UK, there's been a massive heat wave. We've had over 30-degree heat, and I've not been coping. I've not had the energy or anything to even make a YouTube video because it's been so humid in the UK. But it's cooled down for now, but we have another one coming next week. So, yeah, I thought I'd do these to get them out of the way. So, yeah, just sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, episode 1 is really, it's a really nice start to the whole season. So, episode 1 is called Little One. This is where we meet... Michelle and Alan's new baby. And it's because obviously Michelle was pregnant in the Christmas special last year. So this is where we meet them. This is where we meet the little one. And it's going to be a really nice start to the season. So they're all going to be gathered around the sofa, around Beth's or around Michelle's or whatever. Basically just fussing over the baby, wanting to hold it. Christine saying she can't hold it because she's actually heard that holding babies she's scared she's going to drop it, or she's scared of being sick on or whatever. So yeah, I just feel like this would be a really good, calm, really nice way to start the season. So episode 2 is where it really kicks in, and we've got group chat. So this is where Kathy decides to create a group chat for everyone, basically Michelle, Alan, Eric, Colin, herself, basically all the couples, all the neighbours. And basically it's Christine starts to take over the group chat by talking about her foot surgery or something she bought in Home Bargains or Aldi, or saying about an offer or something. Kathy just talks about wine and alcohol and getting pissed. Colin talks about, I don't know, sex. Alan and Michelle are obviously all baby fever. And Eric and Beth talk about holidays and and then obviously you've got Alan and Gordon, which is talking about Gay Shot. Episode 3. So this is where Beth gets a new sofa. Beth thinks, okay, they've had their sofa suite for years now, and they decide to get a brand new sofa suite. And it's amazing. It turns up. Eric and Beth are literally over the moon with it. They love it. But Kathy takes the mick. Kathy said it's cheap, it's disgusting, it's not, and starts bragging that her sofa cost way much more than Beth's did, and it gets ruined. Christine comes around and spills tea on it and drops food on it. It gets dirty by the time everyone leaves. Kathy drops wine on it, and they're not happy. I feel like this would be I can actually see this happening. So this would be a good episode, genuinely. But I just think that, I mean, I'm not being funny, but Beth and Eric do need to get a new sofa because they've had that sofa for a while. It is a nice sofa, but Michelle is the only woman, the only one of the neighbours that actually say, I actually like it. Because Michelle's always been that type of neighbour to always appreciate what Beth does and say stuff like, okay, like, your house is really nice. So episode 4, Beth's breaking point. Now, do you know what? I really hope this episode is in there. And this is the episode where Beth finally says no to everyone. So when obviously you've got Christine coming in asking for sandwiches and tea and toast and cake and everything. Kathy comes in and asks for wine. Alan comes in and asks for a Fanta and a cup of tea. And then you got Colin saying get the soup on or make a fish butty or whatever. And basically Beth just completely loses it and says no to the whole lot of them. I feel like this would be a really good episode and it would really fit in because Beth, do you know what, right? I've always said this. Beth is like the female version of myself. I really can relate to Beth because Beth is always there helping everyone else, looking after everyone else, expecting to do other things for everyone else, but has to deal with everything on her own. No one cares. But she just can't say no. She just gives in and just lets them. So lets everyone walk all over her. So I feel like this would be a really good, amazing episode for them to squeeze into season 8. Because, let's just say, everyone would be shocked. Christine would probably say something sarcastic. And Kathy would probably moan and say, oh, you ungrateful little shit or something. And just sit there and sip a wine and give looks. But this would be a good episode. Now, episode 5 is Neighbourhood Awards. Now, this one I sort of just thrown in. This was like just a random one that I thought of. So Kathy creates a Latimer Crescent Award of the Year. So basically, it's basically who's the best neighbour. And Christine is saying she shall get it because she's old, she's a pensioner, and she's really fragile at the moment because of Pat and Sophie moving away. And yeah, I just feel like it would be absolutely amazing for this to happen. It might be a little bit of a boring episode because obviously nobody really wants to sit around and watch someone win an award. But Kathy, the one who creates it, and Kathy also throws in an award for the person who can get the most. And basically, Christine takes the mick out of the awards and says there should be says something along the lines of like there should be an award for like the person that can drink the most wine, and then says to Kathy, and basically starts joking and everyone laughs and Kathy just takes it the wrong way. So episode 6. So this is another episode that I think should happen. So this is called Dinner Disaster, and this is where everything goes wrong. Eric offers to cook for the whole of the residents. So basically for Michelle, Alan, Kathy, ignore me, Christine and everyone, and Alan and Gordon and everything. Kathy refuses to eat half of it. She says that she doesn't like the look of it. She just sits there and sips her wine. And Christine asks if there's any chips. And says that and starts saying that apparently the takeaway down the road would cook it better than Eric would. I just feel like Eric would get properly pissed off with the whole, like, cooking stuff for people, and just, like, I feel like he'd get really pissed off with Kathy refusing to eat it. Basically, Beth would just turn around and say, like, you knew it was going to all go to waste, Eric, so you shouldn't have bothered. You know what Kathy's like, and you know what Christine's like. The only person that eats it is Kathy, is Alan and Michelle. But Alan says that he doesn't like certain things and he refuses to eat it. And Alan and Gordon eat it, but obviously Gordon's a vegetarian, so they struggle there. So episode 7 is Mysterious Parcel. Now this mysterious parcel randomly turns up, arrives with no name on it, nothing, just the address. There's no name, nothing. It's just left on Beth's doorstep. Christine has some ridiculous theories, saying that apparently there's a bomb in it. Kathy thinks that it's a crate of wine or alcohol so they can all get pissed. Um, Gordon Gordon thinks it's vegan stuff. Colin thinks it's like expensive, like Rolexes and like gym equipment and everything. And Alan thinks it's like Twixes and chocolates and cake and everything. And yeah, they have literally no idea, but Christine is the one that makes the whole thing about this parcel amazing. She even has a look at it, tries to like, says that basically she doesn't trust it because she's scared that there's going to be a bomb in it or something, and it's going to explode in the middle of her living room. Or she said, what if it's just a prank and the box is actually empty? I feel like this would be good, but it also turns out to just be a mistake. So, final episode. Now, this one needs to happen. This is my own idea. This is what I think should happen because I feel like it would be absolutely hilarious to watch her reaction. So, this is called online dating. So, Christine starts online dating. She sets up a dating app. Gordon helps her basically. Alan helps her set it up, and Colin turns around and says, "No gay people. No, she doesn't want any gay people. Like no lesbians, nothing. She actually likes men." And yeah, Christine starts swiping. She's like, "No," and she starts criticizing their hairline, or their face, or their beard, or their body, or whatever, and all their bio, and starts criticizing everything, and basically says, and she comes across one bloke and he looks normal. She says he's actually quite good looking, he's got a job, he's really funny, he sounds funny. She swipes to say yes, they match, they meet. Christine is really nervous and decides to come round to Beth's to tell Beth that she's nervous, and she says, what if he's like an immigrant, or what if he's like someone who's come over on a boat, or what if he's just someone that's just not trusted, like he's been in prison. And basically she ends up meeting a man. The man she ends up meeting dresses as a woman. He actually turns up dressed as a woman to Christine's doorstep. Can you just imagine Christine's face? She would be like, fuck that, I can't do it. So make sure you like and subscribe and click the notification to get updated when a new video is posted. There will be another video posted later on today about a story called Deadlock that I'm doing. Some spoilers from there. And yeah, just let me know what you think. And are you looking forward to Two Doors Down Season 8? And if you are, who is your favourite character? In the comments, and your comments will appear in my next video that's coming later today. So put your favourite character in the comments, and yeah, let me know what episode you love of Two Doors Down and what's your least favourite, and I will respond to your comments on my next video coming later. know in the comments if you've got any questions about what you think, what you want to know if I'm doing next, or if I have any other new projects or ideas coming up. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and yeah, I will see you all very, very soon.